Hey guys, and welcome to game number 22 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'm taking on the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot in a 100-game match. Currently sitting at 7 wins, 14 losses, after a very tough loss in game number 21, which definitely stung, but hopefully I can get back on track here and get a win today. Let's see, do I have a bingo? Bot opens with Voltai. I don't think so. I needed an N for town site. Nothing through the L, right? Waste lot doesn't quite work. Nothing here. Towiest is not good. Towy is an adjective, T-O-W-Y, but it does not compare. Voltai does not take an S? Yeah, because there's Volta, Voltai, and Volte with an E, and Volte with an E is the only one that takes an S. I've definitely screwed that up before, and I'm not going to screw it up again. I think out is honestly here a pretty solid play. Doesn't score a lot, but I'm not going to score very much here. It keeps an awesome leave, about as good a 4-tile leave as you can ask for without a blank. Sets up my S nicely for outs. It's aggressive, but I have a good leave. I have every reason to expect, all else being equal, I'm probably closer to bingoing than my opponent, so it's good to be aggressive. And yeah, I mean, like, I just don't really see any other good options. I don't have a way to score a materially larger number of points. So I think that's the play. That's nice. Well, definitely going to bingo here. Dieters, Diester, Recited, and Re-edits. Recited is the double-double, so that stays open. That'll be our play for 89. Other options, let's see. Relisted through this L. It's a lot worse. Tiredest through this T is an option. Don't think there's anything through the O or the V. Yeah, riveted plus an S? Doesn't look familiar. Pretty sure there's no 8s. Guess there's also tiredest from the T in Voltai available. So I'll have options. Just kind of waiting to see what BestBot does, whether it blocks some of my options or gives me something even better. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, just gonna bingo pretty much. I don't think it's really possible for the bot to block all my bingos. I mean, I wouldn't put it past BestBot. It seems to be capable of all kinds of crazy things I didn't think it was capable of, but I really don't think that's gonna happen. So should be bingoing. Just like I said, kind of waiting to see what with what. So BestBot, interesting. Just FOU for 6. I mean, have to assume it's close to a bingo, but I don't think that really changes my point. This is just so many more points than anything else that there's really nothing else worth considering. So, all right, well, I get pinkness. That's a word, right? I'm pretty sure pinkness is a word. I get that with an I. I'm certainly going to play it. I feel fairly confident it's good. The NESS words, along with LESS words and other endings like INGS and ABLE, are kind of finicky. Like a lot of words like that you'd think are good aren't, and there's some really weird ones that you think, like, why is that even a word? So just because pinkness sounds like it should be a word does not mean it is, but I am pretty sure I've seen that when reviewing that list. Like I said, if I have it available, I will play pinkness on my next turn. But that, of course, assumes that the bot gives me an I in a spot where I can actually play it, which it does not. Alright, so I have a lead here, which is nice. FOU does not take an S, so I don't have anything there. I have bags. I guess I could play Skep. It's not the most exciting play, but I do have another S. In NS, not a great leave. There's also the hyper-aggressive Skep over here, so they get my S on the triple, but there's still another S out, and I don't know, I have to imagine after FOU, BestBot is, I mean, certainly not guaranteed to have the S by any means, but given that it's fishing and close to a bingo, it's probably more likely than average to have the S. I guess there's kept NNSS, though. I don't think I like that. That's just too consonant heavy. I have anything from this I? Don't believe I do. So yeah, probably. Oh, I guess there's also. How about Kelps? Because that takes an S for Skelps as well. I don't want to keep both S's here. But yeah, this actually looks nice, because now it scores more than Bags and Skep. Either way, there's going to be an S hook. Yeah, I think I like this, and I don't mind, because Scalps is pretty annoying to block, but I think that's fine. I mean, I have an S as well. I can hopefully use it, maybe even bingo with it. I think this is my best play. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Huh, that is a clunky draw. What did I just draw there? YYR? I guess YYRI? Huh. Would have been nice to have the Y last turn for Kelpie, but unfortunately, I didn't. So, yeah, this is very, very awkward rack. Play like Yin or something. SYN even, perhaps, if that's called for. We'll see. I mean, yeah, like, what is my best option as it currently stands? I'm not even sure. I might have to... I really don't want to do this, especially because that takes a front A. Yeah, that's just not a play I want to have to make. Bot plays inept. Do I have anything over here now? I mean, I could just play Yin. I guess I could also trade, but that doesn't seem right. Yeah, I mean, at least Yen does block that E, which have a lead. Oh, actually, you know what? How about this is the play? I didn't see that before. That's totally the play. I mean, it keeps two ends, which isn't great, but I get rid of both of my Ys, and it's fantastic defensively. It blocks the E and the T for the most part. It's a lot easier to end with a T or have an E late in the word than start with an E or have a T earlier in the word. This is a fantastic play for defense, and, I mean, all things considered, it's not bad for my rack. So, yeah, I mean, unless there's something crazy I'm missing here, which I don't think there is, I feel like that's got to be the play. So, let's do it. Tannings? I believe that's good. Yeah, and speaking of INGS words, I was mentioning they are often confusing. I'm almost positive tannings is good, though. Yeah, I mean, that should be like the process of getting tanned. Like, that actually makes sense. There are some INGS words that don't make sense, but yeah, I mean, this one totally makes sense, and it is good. Of course, I didn't have a triple through that E with 3 ends. I did look briefly, but there was definitely nothing there. So, all right, we are still up 80. Dreadful draw here. I guess the bot didn't have an S. Interesting. The whole time. So there's still 2 blanks and 1 more S unseen for bags as well as scalps. So it's going to be hard to completely shut this board down in the long run. I almost have Caduceus through this E and this S. If I had another C, I'd actually have Caduceus for a lot of points there, which would be a really nice play. But yeah, I don't have a lot of options here at all. I've got UUW on my rack, so that's pretty bad. Jivey comes down by BestBot. And I mean, I might have to play Jaw. I have nothing to this E, right? I don't think. I guess there's... Yeah, I don't want to play Wall and give back that line, especially having a lead. That just seems super ill-advised. I really don't want to keep WU. I actually almost have Nudical, which would be pretty amazing. Nudicaul. If my W was an N. Yeah, I just don't really... I definitely can't get rid of both U's and the W without trading, which isn't worth it. I mean, Jaw is still 26 points, and I mean, this leave is dreadful, but if I draw like an N, I have Induce, there's stuff that can salvage it. It's not so bad. I mean, it's bad, don't get me wrong, but it could still be worse. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else really through this J that seems any good. So, alright, yeah, I feel pretty decent about Jaw. I mean, I'm not happy with it, but it's still 26 points. Doesn't really give too much back. I guess it could give back a big Z play, but I'm not too worried about that. So, alright, yeah, let's do it. Yeesh. Pull 2 O's, which definitely is not going to help me. Now I might have to trade on my next turn. We'll see. It may still, honestly, though, be worth, if he doesn't go here, playing Doc. Oof, so the bot plays Headline. And now, yeah, this is going to be tricky, because I don't know, I don't think I want to play Doc now, keeping IOUU. I was going to say when I had the lead, I probably would have done it, because it at least takes out the Z plays. But, yeah, I don't think I can stomach IOUU with a deficit now, or a nearly tie game. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean... It's 26 points. Like, It's hard to pass up 26 points when you have it, but this leave is just so bad. Like, it's so bad that I just don't think it's worth it. And there's stuff I want too. There's a blank, an S, a Z. The X is probably decent for scoring as well with this spot under draw available. So I think I should trade, honestly, 7, because, like I said, maybe I keep the D. It's a little val heavy still to pull, I guess. Well, 16, 18, it's pretty neutral. I don't know if I should keep the D or not. Like, the D is a pretty good tile for possibly ending an ED under headlines. And just for overall rack balance, I think. Like, I just feel like to avoid another nightmare val situation, keeping the D for some semblance of balance and stability is good. So I think I like trade 6 here. I don't think I can stomach Doc. I mean, IOUU, I'm so likely to have to exchange. If the bot makes a play that opens some lines, I'm going to be totally ill-equipped to respond to anything. Like, I'm just sort of forestalling the inevitable, most likely, namely having to exchange if I do that. So, yeah, there's also the spot for headliners. Let's keep that in mind, right? Like, if I... See, okay, you know what? I just noticed that. Like, if I play Doc, if I draw an R, I get our, O-U-R here for, like, a lot with headliners. It's actually interesting. Like, that might be a large enough possibility with 3 R's left that it's worth it. Huh. Yeah, that's actually very enticing. I mean, that's a lot of points. That's like 35 points, I think. Well, it's not quite that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 14, 17, 20. Yeah, it's 30. So maybe it's not necessarily worth it. I mean, what are my odds of really drawing an R? There's 35 unseen. It's really not that high, right? It's like 3 out of 35, roughly. 3 R's and 35 tiles unseen. It's not exactly that, but it's pretty close. Yeah, that's just really, it's cute, but that's just not justification to not trade here. I mean, like a 10% chance of hitting a 30-point play. Like, come on. I mean, that's just not that exciting. So, important not to get too carried away with stuff like that. Trade 6 it is. That's why you trade, guys. That is why you trade. I couldn't have illustrated it any better than that draw. It's important. You know, it's a mistake I see a lot with newer players and players who are a bit lower rated, like just being extremely resistant to exchanging. And I get it, because you don't want to score 0 points. Nobody wants to score 0 points in a game where the objective is to score more points than your opponent. But the thing is, like, in the long run, you're still just going to be doing yourself better by trading and taking the 0 now, and you're much more likely to have a rack like this where I'm probably going to be scoring 75 on my next turn. If I had played Doc, then even if I drew, like, pick 3 reasonable tiles from this draw, right? Like, if I had drawn ENT, I'd still have IOUU-ENT. I'd probably still be trading, like, 4, and best case, I'd be scoring, like, 15. So it doesn't add up when you're keeping a lead that's that horrible. Like, yeah, I can score 26, and BestBot exchanging 5. Wow. I wasn't the only one with rack problems, I guess. So, yeah, now I probably want to bingo here. I'd rather not open a triple-triple with something like Twanged, though. Let's see, Dragnet, granted. What do I have? A, B, C, D, E, negated, agented. Don't really help me. F, G, H, I, nothing. Wait, I almost have Granitoid or Planetoid. Oh, Granitoid would be pretty sweet, but that's with an I instead of an E, unfortunately. Wait. Is Magnetoid good? Oh, man, I can't remember. Am I making that up? I don't know, this looks wrong. Magnetoid? Diamagnet, I know. Meteoroid. I haven't read my 9s in too long. I don't think I'm going to risk it. I mean, obviously the bot is going to know. Like, on one end, it's like I saw it, but it doesn't look right. I don't know. I don't think it's a word. Anyway, what else is there? Tangoed. Is there no way to not open a triple-triple? Stanged? Dangest. No, it doesn't fit because of SE. Ungated. Twanged. Huh. I guess I gotta open something. Unless I have something through this I. Indigate. Ideating doesn't fit. Let's see, what else is there? Delating. JKLMNOPR. Treading, derating, gradient, redating. Doesn't fit. Steading, sedating. Nope. Don't think so. Magnetoid. Yeah, I think I'm making that up. So, I guess it's... Well, there's Dangest over here also, I guess. That's 77. Do I really not have anything ending in, like, ANT or ENT? I guess I just don't, huh? Huh. I mean, I went through the whole alphabet. This is pretty high prob right. I should see everything pretty quickly. Yeah, I think I don't know if I said Tangled, but that doesn't really help me either. Yeah, alright. I think probably Twanged there. I don't... Is that 80? Or probably Granted, right? Yeah, the T is a little bit scarier for sure. So probably Granted. The G, it's not that easy for him to triple. There's only one N, and the G is not that easy to play a long word with at all without an N. He could end something in AGE, but that's pretty unlikely. It's much more likely he'd triple with ATE or ITE or something if I put a T there. So yeah, I think Granted is probably the play. Hopefully Magnetoid is not a word. If it is, I'm going to be kind of mad, but I don't think it is. Wow, the vowels are back with a vengeance. But honestly, like, the Q is really a lifesaver here with this rack, because I should be able to score well with it. I mean, I have... Wait, I actually almost just said I have Aqua over here, but that makes QA, so I don't have Aqua over there. Maybe Coin. Quinoa doesn't fit, unfortunately. Quay over here. I mean, all of these plays still keep a vowel-heavy rack. Alright, Fe. I mean, I don't have anything with this G. Like, I don't think I want to do this. Whoops, sorry. I mean, go over here. Yeah, I don't really think I want to do that. I guess I could make the argument, though. I mean, what can I draw through this I? Coin. There's only one N. The Q is not that likely to improve. I don't think. There's still this R spot for headliners, too. Like, if I play Coin... I mean, AOA, it's not a good leaf, but at least, again, an R gives me OR, which is a total bailout. I think I should just get rid of the Q. I mean, it's... The pool is pretty even. I could pull some constants here. This could work out okay. I mean, it's not great by any means. I'm also not up that much. I think I'd rather take some points while I can and move on from the Q. There's also 2 more U's left, so yeah, I think this is fine. Yikes. Still a lot of vowels. And no R for headliners. Well, now Alright, wow, Drib. So the bot is having consonant trouble. I mean, I have to play Indigo here, right? Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know what else there really is here to consider. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh my goodness. I have 7 vowels. And now the bot plays headliners. And I can't trade. Wow, this is wild. I mean, what do I do? Odia? I mean, still keeps 1 in the bag. I'm getting worried about getting outscored now with all these scoring tiles. Like, I need some consonants. I gotta get rid of 3 tiles. If I can, right? I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Let's do it. Alright, that's actually a good draw. I mean, because I have the S for scalps. And, I mean, I don't think... I'm up 39. Like, the Z and the X are not that good here, because what can he actually really do with this spot? Yeah, I don't even know what he can do there. Oh, he plays Lax. Interesting. I wonder if he was going... If he had the Z and he was going for, like, Zag and Zop. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good here, because I have Scalps. Once again, and... He can't really block it, so... I mean, what's he threading. Oh, I have to watch out for Zircon, though. There's no O's available, right? I guess he has Zinco to this O, perhaps, which can't do much about. And then Zag. I mean, it's just really hard for me to block Zinco, so I should be able to just outrun it. If I play, like, Moose or something, or Mouse, and then go out somewhere else, like... Alright, I don't want to overcomplicate this. I just really want to make sure I win. So, okay, how about even 2 going out with a Muse next turn? Like, this should win. Right? Yeah, I mean, he can't block a Muse and Scalps. And I also have a Muse on the left, too. I don't even think he can. I guess he can play KI, but, like, he's not going to do that. Or maybe he can play to this E. He can play, like, Zine, but then I still just go out. So, there's definitely no O's for Zircon. He doesn't have anything here, like ZII. That's not going to work. Zinco is 36. So 36, I'm getting 12 plus 14, 20, 26. So I'm getting 38. Yeah. Plus 2 is 40. So I'm netting 4. Yeah, this should win by 18 if my math is right. Let's just take that. Should be a pretty sure win. Yep, Zinco comes down, and now... oh wait, no, Unseen doesn't fit, so I'm using Scalps it is. Phew. Alright, a much-needed win. Very stressful game there with all those vowels at the end. 448 to 430. Definitely a roller coaster of a game. Let's take a look at some of these turns. Overall, it felt pretty solid. Yeah, out looks good. Definitely better than 2. Of course, the O there is much easier for him to overlap and cause damage with, so out clearly the play. Yeah, recited here, so... Fu kept Apter, which makes sense. A tough BG draw here for the bot. Kelps looks good. Inept. Really? No. I mean, this is just an equity play, I guess. This has to be better. Like, at this score, the defense is so nice. It just completely shuts down the top right part of the board. And especially with a G here for ING. Like, INNS is not that bad to leave. Erectile, Tannings. Ooh, Jivey keeping IL blank. That looks good. There's no way this can be the right play. Like, at this score to open the easy line with all those E's left like that, or ION, like, that, this has to be better. I know the leave is terrible, but it has to be better. And here, I didn't actually consider, like, these kind of plays. Maybe? Is that worth it? Yeah, that might be worth it. I mean, that's funny. I was very fixated on Doc. I didn't actually consider just playing, like, a 3 down here. It just didn't even occur to me. I still think I like trading, because, like, if I do this, I feel like it's a tie game. My rack is still pretty bad, and BestBot is up a tempo, because it's his turn, and my rack is probably worse than his, given he just drew random tiles from this pretty good pool. So I think I still like my play of trading and trying to get a better draw, which I did, and I was, wow, lucky. So BestBot had tons of vowels also. And then, alright, good. Magnetoid is not good. I made a good decision there. And yeah, there's all these plays here. I think oh, maybe Ungated, actually. You know what? I think I should have played Ungated. It's a little counterintuitive because normally you don't want to put vowels next to triples. But the U is a lot harder to play through than a G or any of the other tiles, right? Because, like, I mean, look at the ending. I guess OUS maybe. It's a lot harder, I think. And it's a vowel-heavy pool, too, right? 19 vowels, 16 consonants. Yeah, I should have played Ungated. I didn't, I saw it, but I think I just kind of dismissed it because I would put a U there. And it's like, you know, it's normally true, right? That you don't want to put vowels next to bonus squares. It's usually safer. But, like, almost every rule in Scrabble, there are exceptions. And when you have a vowel-heavy pool like this, that is one exception. So, yeah, Ungated would have been a little bit better. I'm lucky it didn't really cost me. So bot plays Fed instead of Bifid. Interesting. I guess maybe just probably because the pool is... Yeah, wow. So from the bot's perspective, there's 17 vowels and 11 consonants. So probably just didn't want to expose itself to a nightmare vowel draw. That actually makes sense. And it keeps plays there next turn. Oh. Yeah, why didn't I do that? I think I just didn't see it. Like, I saw it play over here. Yeah, that's just a way better play because it also takes out that spot. That's just stupid. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know. Like I said, I saw this, and I saw Quay, and I just didn't think about playing Quay over here. And like I said, it also would have blocked his next play. Like, this is just a way better play all around. This is, yeah, this is very sloppy. So, fortunately, kind of ruined what was otherwise a pretty good game here. Yeah, Amigo or Amigo are both fine there. Wow, so I guess, not wanting to play Zinco because, yeah, it just gives back so much and could run into Val issues. So, yeah, this seems reasonable. I mean, I had 7 Vals here. Like, I have to do this. And, I mean, does this actually win if the bot gets an A, though? That's what I'm wondering. Like, or maybe an S. Oh, yeah, okay, this definitely wins with an S draw, right? Because of Zinks and Scalps, and it also has Zinks on the left, and I probably can't outscore. I almost certainly can't outscore that. Like, MO here is not going to be enough. So, okay, I guess for the bot, it's hoping for an S draw. Maybe an A draw, too, for ZA. But I probably can play just Mo at that point. Yeah, I think I can just play Mo and beat an A draw. Because then it's still going to have to play Zinco. So I think the bot probably just wins with an S draw. So I guess I was slightly fortunate to draw the S. Because I didn't have the S. So that means if I had missed the S, which would have happened with a 1 in 4 probability, because I was leaving 1 in the bag out of 4 tiles. So given what I had, or what I was drawing into, the bot had a 25% chance here. So this is a nice pre-end game play by the bot. Of course, I expect nothing less with a 1 in the bag. The bot's going to get it right. But yeah, the idea, once again, it loses if it doesn't have the S, because I'm going to have plenty of ways to block any Z plays and just score well with an easy out and 2 with Scalps. But if it draws the S, it's threatening Zinks and Scalps, and all of a sudden, what am I doing to block? Like, almost nothing. So that was one sort of potential thing I mentioned earlier, back when I played Kelps, that could come up, that the hook is not only there, but it could be very hard to block without an S. Alright, I think I made the right endgame here, right? Well, I can't do this, or else Zircon comes down. Do I lose if I play this? Ooh, this would have been close. Like, this is something that's easy to do. I mean, like, okay, so this would be a game-losing play, right? Zircon comes down for 54 and you lose the game on the spot, and that is just not a way you want to lose a game. Like, this is a terrible play too. I mean, Mouse would also lose on the spot. This 34, 38, yeah, this would actually still hold on to win by 2. So it would be very, very close. But yeah, what you want to do is just, like I said, play this, because he can't do anything about Scalps, right? Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just wait, do it next turn, and you win the game with much less stress. So yeah, other than Coin, which was just a stupid gaff. I just didn't see Quay in that spot for some reason. So that was just bad. But other than that, very good game for me overall, I think. No real clear mistakes other than that one play. Some good decisions, I think, strategically, like that trade, which I got rewarded for with the bingo. And fortunately, I was able to hold on despite some crazy Val draws at the end, including having 7 Vals with 4 in the bag. So yeah, much needed win there. We are now up to 8-14. So again, still at a 6-game deficit, as I've been roughly in that ballpark for a while, but hopefully we can start winning a bit more regularly now. Either way, this was a very big win. I did not want to fall to 7-15, go back to having less than half as many wins as the bot. So big win today, get some momentum hopefully going into game 23. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for this video. I think we've mostly looked at everything there is to look at, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe learned something. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. So that's it, guys. Thanks again, and have a good one. Bye-bye.